You know what's great about this stuff, guys? See, it works regardless of if you sound like a retard or not. Yeah, yeah, I'm aware of the sound like total retard thing. Something about putting it on the phone, like putting it in some sort of electronic format. That's what that they were saying. It's somehow just looking like an idiot on the electronic format does something as I speak like an Italian. Um, something to do there's something to do with Italians in this too. Um, and these people are on the East Coast. These people are like all over the East Coast, and thinking some of them are thinking, I wish I had the balls to do that, like in front of all of the people who she knows are watching, and look like a total idiot, and she knows she looks like a retard, and she's doing it anyway. Hello, Nisha Hour. That's what the guy was like. I mean, he didn't give a shit what he did. He would dance around his house naked. Same here for all of you idiots that come here and actually watch me. So I think I should go learn like some Masonic stuff because I mean I have the blood. I know it's part of what protects me is the Masonic bloodline. Um, at least me as an adult here, because my grandfather is the only spirit that doesn't have some kind of want to kill everybody mentality. Um, or he has the exact opposite. The German guy, he has this very docile kind of strong, silent kind of mentality. But I know you guys have been watching me do jumping jacks and stuff. Some people are thinking, like, because you can see back in my memory, right? You can see, oh my God, she actually was totally bedridden there. And then you see further back, and look at me right now. Despite not caring if I look like an idiot, you can see, oh my God, in high school she was actually she went to like the prep school of her area pretty much. You had to take a test to get into that school, and she was the smartest one there. And she did actually have a teacher come in to spy on her class because the class of '87, well, all of us born in '87, the harmonic convergence. Uh, yeah, we got Mr. Anderson right when the Matrix after the Matrix came out, and me and another person in the class who I know. I'm sorry, now I know is Arcturian, but can't manage to get a hold of the person. They were also in this weird situation, like trapped in a basement, except it was the attic of their parents' house. The same bizarre shit going on. Um, we would walk around and call the guy Mr. Anderson, and then he would wear from ThinkGeek. That used to be a popular website. I don't think it is anymore among all the hacker types. And so I would wear the user bent girl shirt and he would wear the hacker shirt and hacker hat, and we would actually a black hat that said hacker and white on it, and so we would actually coordinate when to do that, and the calculus teacher thought it was hysterical. um, and that same calculus and physics professor or teacher who had been in the military was some of why I figured out the tonal stuff from him, because when he saw that I was interested in music, he started drawing this stuff about octaves on the board and how it was related to physics, and I told him I can't really understand basically, but oh, in the jail. Okay, are you gonna live or are you gonna die? Life or death? Pick one. Life. Okay, here, stare at this stuff and figure it out. Right? Okay. What scale is he drawing here? It's middle C. The Bashar thing, C sharp. Yeah, I would just get told, okay, sing C, and then go up a half step. C sharp. Um, yeah, that was interesting. Getting told that, and not even knowing it's the quote sound of Gaia or whatever, Tesla for us, or not. So it appears that I've been somewhat left alone, although I can see the assholes over at the Green Rabbit never called me back. That's a dispensary over here, a cannabis dispensary, and the name Green Rabbit, it's all like reptilian owned, and all of the cannabis dispensaries are either somehow gray or reptilian controlled. But it seems like the ones that are more along the opposite of animals, magic spells, and sunshine, the opposite of that seem to be a lot more on top of their stuff and don't steal your stuff, which is cool. But they'll have like weird employees, which will be like, excuse me, do you understand that your employees are like doing weird shit? And it'll be like the person will be like half immune to everything or whatever if it's a opposite of animal magic spell and sunshine, if it's that. But they'll like not understand that the like problem, but it won't be nearly as bad I've noticed it's not nearly as bad, particularly when they figure out that it's like, wait, it's like hit the Wizard of Oz and the Wizard of Oz, no longer hit the Wizard of Oz and fall over. That's what used to happen. Now hit the Wizard of Oz. So, we should probably not mess around with her. Apparently stuff randomly breaks. I've heard that, like, that stuff randomly, like, people's stuff randomly breaks if I get mad at them, or not mad at them, if I'm doing some sort of spiritual practice, that your guys' dark stuff breaks, and I don't know anything about that. I'm not attempting to break your stuff, but it must be a matter of physics then, because if I'm increasing light output, and your stuff is dark, the light pierces it, right, and then therefore it would break. So I can tell you that, yes, drinking that, for all the people that watch me while I drink the raw vegan powder, yeah, it does suck. Half the time, at least. Sometimes, if you let it sit there, it'll get thick, and you have to drink it very fast. But it is still nice. The chocolate one, I like the chocolate one now, but the chai one is still hard for me to drink. Like, you get used to it. You have to literally just put your mind to it. Okay, am I going to pick life, or am I going to pick death? If I pick life, these things are required. If I pick death, well, okay, pick death somehow. But no, I'm picking life. Okay, these things are required. All right, hunger meditation. I'm still not very good at that. Where you teach yourself how to consume light energy, which is not easy to find around here. I've noticed, like when I've tried to see, okay, can I, like in the Matrix, you know how where Neo's blind, but then he can see like the gold lines everywhere. Kind of like that, but I can't do it straight. So I'll get something that's half correct or half incorrect. But one thing that is interesting, if you really make yourself drink the raw, like the raw powders, when you think of real vegetables, you'll literally start to think of biting into the raw vegetable, or slicing it up raw and putting oil and vinegar on it or something. And for some reason, I keep on thinking of green peppers. And I've never liked green peppers at all, let alone raw. So that's interesting. I'll have to go get random vegetables. And apparently, what I keep getting told is, and you'll notice, the vegetables last you a lot longer raw. You'll feel more full, faster, and well, what I would notice, I required less and less food, and so I would ask, what's up with that? And they said, well, that's one of the things that happens, but here's why, because I'm asking why, not what is it, but why does this happen? And they said it's because your body becomes more efficient. Think of it like tuning up a car, like a tune-up. Like your bodies become more efficient at absorbing the different nutrients, so you don't need to give your body as much. Because remember, anyone that would study medicine knows this, from the era that I come from and before that. We know that with vitamins, with all the stuff we put in our bodies expel most of it. We don't actually absorb much of it. We get 20% of what we're eating, or something like that. It's some sort of percentage like that. It's a low percentage, which is why everyone talks about vitamins and not just getting the vitamins at the store, because you don't actually absorb them, and you need to make it like get vitamins that are whole food vitamins or raw or something that your body would be naturally more familiar with and absorb more readily. Or a medical example for the medical peoples, like methyl B12 versus regular B12. The methyl B12 is easier for the body to absorb. It's a concept like that. But the idea is that by giving the body these proper types of, particularly the raw thing, the raw diet specifically, allows the body to become more efficient at doing things for itself. So, like with doing jumping jacks, for the people that stare at me while I do it, astrally somehow in the room, doing the jumping jacks and saying, oh, wow, she like snapped into gear there. She's actually doing this. She's actually doing push-ups. She's actually working out. She's actually doing this. Whoa, she's got some fight in her. She's actually doing this. Oh, you better believe I have some fight in me, or I wouldn't have survived my childhood. Hello. No, I wouldn't have survived my own childhood had I not had fight in me, because my brother was forced to starve himself because of the mind control, basically, and how hunger can be increased or suppressed, or urge to urinate increased or suppressed, or the ability to do so, things like that. Can you override those things that they attempt to do to you? Yes, because I'm sitting here and I'm overriding it right now. But my brother looks like got totally screwed over, and the lack of hunger thing was done to him so that he wouldn't eat. And I don't know if he knew about what was going on or not. And knowing him, he would never say. He would never say if he knew what was going on or not. But at least I do know that was what the mechanism was. It's why he didn't eat anything. That it wasn't him. It was something forced upon him. So, you guys, what you doing now? She's talking into her phone, like, huh. I'm bored, though, like, do we have to, like, still sit here? I mean, let's check cam 1. The CIA is bugging my crib, and I know it's costing me my life. This could cost me my life, but someone will sing a song about immortal technique. And yeah, I sing a song for you, immortal technique, because when I heard those lyrics in there, I thought, oh my god, I know exactly what you're talking about now. The CIA is bugging my crib. I know exactly what you're talking about now. Yeah, what they were telling me in the other room was, hey, Krista, some of the most powerful people in the world are watching your every move, or people that have the ability to influence things, whether or not they are known to be this was what was confusing, whether or not they were known to be the most powerful people in the world was the question. It was as if some of these people were secret behind the scenes, like Wizard of Oz type characters, that you would not see in the public eye necessarily, but like puppet masters really seeing, oh geez, we gotta keep our eye on that one. What the hell is she doing? Oh, we cannot win. She's a total wild card. That was the idea, getting me down here as a wild card. I think this makes a great introduction, because I am the brilliant loser. The brilliant one, though. Brilliant loser. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm being watched by the Illuminati. Oh my god. Oh, hey. Backward songs with Luke, what you gonna listen to? Backward songs with Luke. That's not funny. The guy the backward songs with Luke guy. He's pretending that he's on the run from the Illuminati, and he's actually acting it out. And he finally made a video for people that were watching him to say, oh well, okay, I'm not really running from the Illuminati. It's just an act. I'm doing a funny, show. Okay, dude. That's not funny, okay? Not funny now. It's seriously, this is not that. Whoa, not funny. Not funny now because I am actually on the run from the frickin' Illuminati, right? Not funny. Just not funny. See you all later. Watson.